Hello viewers, and welcome to Taipei Bike Show, the world's biggest collection of bike brands and manufacturers. First time I've ever been here, and today in this video bringing you some of the most interesting, wild and wacky new products on display. So let's see what we can find. Should be a good day. 3D printing was a common sight at the show. This Chinese company was keen to demonstrate its expertise with all sorts of parts made using the technology. This handlebar, for example, has the drops 3D printed and then bonded to a center section of titanium tube. Something I've never seen before. Even this fork is 3D printed, the lower fork legs bonded to a titanium tube. It showed complete frames made using the technology, with the head tube, the down tube and all the lugs made using this technology. Aura Engineering is a Taiwanese company that specializes in titanium and steel manufacturing and has some lovely products on display. This road bike, for example, packing some lovely details such as the brand new full titanium fork and internal routing. This fork is all new, weighs a claimed 600 grams, so about twice the weight of a carbon fork. And it also showed this gravel bike with drop rear stays and a suspension fork, and looked absolutely fantastic, packing some lovely details. Pro Logo is joining the 3D printed saddle party with this offering, which weighs a very impressive 149 grams, but it won't be cheap at $420. But another option alongside Specialized and Physique. L2 had a big stand showing off its group sets, including their new gravel group set. It's been out for a few months now, but the first time I've seen it myself in the flesh. It's based on their road bike group set with similar shifter ergonomics and lots of carbon fibre on the rear mech, which now has a clutch mechanism to maintain chain control over rough ground. It looks really polished, looks really good. I can't wait to find out how it performs, and hopefully they solve some of the bugs and issues that have their road bike group set that I tested last year. If they can get the price right, I can see there's been a really strong candidate in 2024. I also spotted these lovely aftermarket disc brake calipers as well, available in different colours and compatible with a SRAM red group set. TRP was showing some new brake levers that work with a pinion gearbox setup. The ergonomics feel really good. They're hydraulic disc brakes with their own flat mount calipers and electronic shifters, very similar to a Shimano DI2 setup. The hoods are a bit taller, a bit like SRAM, but felt really good in the hands, and the shift action was very positive. So hopefully we might see a front and rear mech and a chain set to create a full TRP road bike group set. I've no idea if that's actually happening, but something I would love to see. Microshift launched a new group set last year called Sword. It's a gravel group set with 1x and 2x options, and it's interesting because they're aiming at the low end of the market. So mechanical shifting, cable operated disc brakes which you don't manufacture, just buy your own, and 10 speed, 2x and 1x. And it's a great option if you want to keep your build down to a reasonable price. The shifters, the brake levers look really nice, felt good in the hands, and I can't wait to see how they operate out in the real world. And speaking to the company, it sounds like sales have been very good, both in the aftermarket and also the OEM spec on brand new bikes, and more coming very soon. The company also let on that they are working on a road bike group set very soon as well, so watch this space. An interesting option in a growing choice of more affordable group sets. Oversized jockey wheels are massive right now, few marginal gains, and also because they look pretty mad as well. But most require the use of a new lower cage. But TriPeak is a company with an interesting solution that doesn't require the replacement of a lower cage. By offsetting the center bolt in the oversized jockey wheel, it's compatible with any Shimano or SRAM rear mech. They also offer oversized jockey wheels and lower cage assemblies that are more aero, apparently, with a see-through and a carbon fibre cage for your maximum marginal gains. Tri-Peak is a bearing specialist and was showing this brand new 3-in-1 bottom bracket, aiming to make replacing your bottom bracket much easier with 3 solutions in one. You simply choose the adapters you need for your bike and hey presto. There are similar systems on the market from the likes of Token, but nice to see another option on the market. It looks like it's made to a very high standard, certainly feels very good, and they have their own tool for installing the bottom bracket as well. Lastly, they have a brand new headset bearing that's claimed to last a very long time and need very minimal, almost zero maintenance, which is a great thing if you have internal routing on your road bike, as many do these days. They combine a Teflon coated outer race with ceramic ball bearings and a nano coating on the inner race to achieve this claim of low maintenance. Something hopefully I'll get a chance to test in the near future. There were lots of new wheels on display at the Taipei Cycle Show, and one clear theme was all-in-one carbon fibre spoke designs like these, which remind me of the spin and spin-inchy wheels from the 1990s. They certainly look mad, they look really cool, but are they here to stay? There have been many attempts in the past, but maybe these wheels can do something, offer something that previous attempts have failed. These are the new Rider Prism wheels and weigh a claimed 1,250 grams, which is definitely a lot lighter than previous attempts at fat carbon spoke wheels like these. They're also available in different sizes for road bikes, gravel bikes, and also wheelchairs too. Black Tech was also turning heads with these bizarre looking carbon wheels aimed at eliminating flex when you're sprinting and powering up climbs. They look really cool, but I'm not sure how you can replace spokes if you damage one, and they're quite heavy at a claimed 1,500 grams. Classified has also rebranded its wheels with new decals and has new rim depths for both a road and gravel bike lineups. Now let me share some of the best bikes I spotted at the Taipei Cycle Show. Firstly, Trigon was showing its AR01, a bike it boldly calls the ultimate all-rounder. All-rounder is a category of road bike that is becoming very popular indeed, because no longer do you have to choose between lightweight and aerodynamics, you can have both. Giant launched a new TCR last week, as you all know, but these team bikes look stunning. No idea if they're offering them to customers, but I would certainly choose this bike and this paint job and would happily ride it on my local roads. And I'd love to see more of the boldness from Giant, a brand often accused, rather unfairly, of being boring. Talking of bold looking bikes, Merida is now pushing a custom paint scheme, which is great news to see another company offer this level of customization, especially a company with the size and might of Merida, not available in the US if you are watching in the US. Right now, options from companies are limited. The likes of Trek and Orbea are two obvious examples. There were lots of gravel bikes on display, as you might imagine, given its popularity around the world. Commensale was showing this very nice looking gravel bike with a suspension fork. Commensale is a mountain bike company and therefore has given a gravel bike very much a big dose of mountain bike DNA in its geometry. Taiwanese company Sanfa was showing this lovely gravel bike also with a suspension fork. Award for the biggest chainring of the show goes to this 100-tooth monster. I can't imagine how long it would take me to wind this bike up to speed. There were some absolutely bonkers bikes on display, which no bike show would be complete without. This one had twin disc brakes up front, front and rear suspension, and a look that only Robocop would give a thumbs up to. And lastly, I'll leave you with this, a gorgeous steel bike with lugs. A reminder that carbon fibre isn't the only thing getting bike companies energized these days. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave any comment down below. there'll be more from the Taipei Cycle Show over the next few days.